Einstein said, coming back to energy, right? He said, everything is energy. This is science. This is quantum physics. Everything is energy. And we know from over 175 studies that if we turn that around, that's also true. Everything is energy. And he would say that. Because if we take a look at science again and what some of the studies have proved, anybody heard of the placebo effect? And what is that effect? It's when a sugar pill, go ahead. Right. You think that you're taking the real thing, the drug that's affecting your brain, but it's a sugar pill. And it has impact because it's what we think. And what we think impacts our physical, our biology. So what we think impacts everything that we say and do, and everyone that we interact with. I mean, you know it. You come across people, and dogs know it, right? You know, they say that dogs can sniff fear. It's not true that they really smell it, right? But they sense it. Or at least that's what studies said. I looked this up. They said it's not true. I did, because I'm coming to talk to dog people. I looked it up. They said it was a myth, but they sense it. Just like we can sense it. We can sense fear in people, right? We can sense insecurity. We can sense all of those things. So when you're standing across from a potential client, right, they can smell or they can feel your energy. So it's important that you've prepared your energy before you enter into that discussion so that even if you're not 100% confident, you can focus on the things that you do know so that you can go in there with a positive feeling, being confident, because that matters, right? Energy is everything. And so that being said, this is one of those times where I don't want to just tell you about it, I want to show you. So I want you to get next to, we're going to do A-B partners, so pick the person next to you and identify which one of you is A. Raise your hand if you're A. So I need to see one partner from each pair. I know this is complicated. One partner from each pair. Don't worry, I won't make you sniff each other's butts, okay? All right. We have one partner, so you all know who A is. So here's the exercise. Are you guys ready? Listen up. Hold on, I got to get my timer out here. All right. So here's the exercise. You're going to, for 45 seconds, person A is going to go first, and then we'll switch and person B will go. You're going to say everything that you do from the morning that you get up in the morning to wherever you get to in 45 seconds, and you're going to say, I have to before each statement. So I have to get up in the morning, I have to walk my dog, I have to feed my kids, I have to take them to the bus, I have to. So before, look, he's already out of here, so this is too stressful, I'm out of here. So does everybody understand? So you're going to start, and listen, if this isn't the way that you normally talk, please just do the exercise as requested, okay? So I have to get up in the morning, I have to walk my dog. So before each statement of what you do, you're going to say, I have to. Everybody understand? All right, I'm going to set the timer. Hold on. All right, person A, go. All right, what are some words that describe that experience, either as a listener or as the person saying it? Stressful. I hear stressful, another word. Exhausting. Jumbled up, annoying. Overwhelming. Complaining. Welcome to your life. This is what busy is, right? Have to mentality. And I wanted you to feel it because when I first did this, I thought, oh, that's not really the way I live my life. But then I recognized that there are more moments than not that I do show up like that. And I have to be aware of that because, as I said, it affects your motivation, it affects your mood, and it affects the meaning of any event that happens around you. And it's not just affecting you, right? That's victimhood, right? Is because it's like we don't have a choice. I have to. But we do have a choice. And we need to recognize that choice every single moment because there's always someone else who's worse off than you, I guarantee. And it's something that I sometimes go to when I'm like in a difficult place and I catch myself, because that's the key. You're going to fall out of what I call the productivity zone, right? Of that productive place. I mean, we're human. But the question is how quickly can you turn it around and get back in the zone, right? That's that being aware. In my TEDx, I kind of talked about the Matrix, the movie where he stops the bullets there, right? When you're so fast in being aware, it's almost like being able to stop the bullets and step out of the way, because you do have that level of control. So, so think of that. And so we want to be very conscious of these moments and also remind other people, because it's like smoking. Smoking kills you from the inside out, and then also the smoke, secondhand smoke, affects other people. So your have-to attitude, right? Whenever it shows up, even if it doesn't show up all the time, when it shows up once in a while, it's affecting other people. So you get to be responsible for your attitude. So I'm not going to leave you with that. I want you to experience the opposite of when you choose. All right? So person B is going to go first this time. And now we're going to change one word. This is the impact of what words and their energy have. We're changing one word to say, I'm grateful to. So you'll go through, it doesn't have to be exactly the same. If you're a recovering perfectionist like me, it does not have to be everything that you just said. But go through the process from morning until whatever and say, I'm grateful to get up in the morning. I'm grateful to walk my dog. I'm grateful to take my kids to the bus. Okay? And person. So what are some words that describe that from a receiver or from a giver perspective? Happy, thankful, appreciative, grateful, happy, love, somebody's energetic, blessed, enthusiastic, positive, right? Totally different experience. You just went through the same activities. So you can see how it shifts you inside and how it changes things. And what about people, it felt good? Yeah. We can choose to feel good right now, every day. We're not always in the best circumstances, but we can choose to feel good regardless, right? That's the only thing that we have 100% control of. And it is something like in our lives, we want to, we're seeking control in different areas, and it's an illusion. This is the only thing that we can really be in control of. And I'll tell you, it is so impactful. So the way that gratitude has impacted my life is I was going through a really difficult divorce process. And divorce can bring out the worst in people. And I was conscious of that. I had 2 young kids at the time at 1 and 3. And so I was really conscious of how was this going to affect them. As a matter of fact, I lost 15 pounds and I was so upset about how this could impact them because it really mattered to me. So I had the leverage and the motivation to pay attention. And I'm fortunate enough that I saw some other people go through a really nasty divorce and put their kids in the middle of it and really emotionally impacted this child growing up. And it was horrible to see because they brought out the worst in each other. So I was on a goal to bring out the best in the situation. And the only way that I did that was thanks to Oprah. She was interviewing somebody who was talking about a gratitude journal, and it was the same day that one of my friends said, you should create a journal and you should write down everything that he did you wrong. And I thought, ew. That would only bring out all the negativity in me, right? I could do that, that's a choice, and I could see only what he did that was wrong. But I chose, because I saw that Oprah thing, that gave me the opposite for me to choose gratitude. So I started a gratitude journal that day. And that was over 10 years ago, and I write in my gratitude journal every day. And there were days when it was really hard to find things that I was grateful for. But I did, because it's all around us. And the more I did it, it's like a muscle. The more I practice it, the more I found, right? And I also decided what my story was going to be. It wasn't to focus on what he did me wrong. It was to focus on all the good that he brought to my life. Because when I'm focused here, I can't see what's over here. It's outside of my peripheral, right? The have to, grateful to, you get to choose, and then you don't have to be stuck in that other mindset, right? So that's how it impacted me. And I believe that it's led to my good fortune and all that I've accomplished in my life, because that's the place that I come from.